Welcome everybody to the ultimate list of tips, tricks and secrets for Starfield on PC and Xbox. This list is completely spoiler free and won't mention anything related to the story or even side missions that are outside of the first hour or two of gameplay. I've also put a full chapter listing down below in the description, so feel free to skim through those and you can find the secrets that you might have missed. Number 1. When you unlock a skill level, you then have to complete a challenge before you can level up that same skill again. For skills that require you to kill enemy ships, you can actually speed this up by using the Vanguard Ship Simulator. If you've not already been there, speak to the commander at the mast building in New Atlantis and sign up to the Vanguard. Once you've been to the ship simulator once, you can keep going back whenever you like, and any kills you get in this will count towards any ship kill challenges you happen to have. You can also keep hacking the computer console in the simulator whenever you use it, and this will count towards any lockpick challenges you have. By the way, if you want to be able to target specific areas of ships like this, you need to unlock level 1 of the targeting control system skill in the tech tree. Number 2. When you're flying your ship, you'll see this little white area down next to your speed, and this is basically the speed at which your ship will turn and maneuver most effectively. If you go faster than this and then try a sharp turn, then you'll see your ship have to decelerate first before it gets down to this speed and can then turn more sharply. Number 3. Another good tip to know about maneuvering your ship is that if you have level 1 of the piloting skill unlocked, then you can use your thrusters by holding RB on Xbox or space on PC, and these will allow you to make small, refined movements with your ship without spinning all over the place. Number 4. You don't need to worry about using your thrusters though if you want to dock with a ship or station. You just need to get within 500 meters of it, open your scanner and target it, and click on the place you wish to dock, and it will give you an option to hail or auto dock there. Number 5. You can apply a similar principle of aiming at things with your scanning view and then tapping interact on them when you're in your ship and you want to fly directly to places or missions without having to open your map. Open the scanner, find the location, click on it, and you can travel straight to it, and I think this is a much more enjoyable and immersive way to play. Number 6. Whilst you're flying around up in space, you can actually get up and walk around your ship whenever you like, just like you can when you're on the ground or docked. It's not immediately obvious that you can do this because it doesn't show the controls like it does when you're on the ground, but it's the same button, which is B on controller. Hold that down and you'll hop right up. Number 7. Whilst you're up and about on your ship, you can access your ship's cargo hold on this panel behind the pilot seat, where you can store loads of stuff. Any crafting bench you use will also access this inventory, and many vendors will also be able to buy directly from it by using the controls at the bottom of the screen to scroll through the inventories. Number 8. On the opposite wall to your ship's cargo panel is the captain's locker, which gives you a little extra storage space for you to use. As you upgrade your ship or acquire new ships, you might find you have other storage boxes located around where you can put things. Numbers 9 and 10. If there isn't enough storage space for you, don't worry, because in your bedroom in the lodge is a safe with an unlimited storage capacity, and there's also another storage box in the lodge basement just behind the research bench, which is also unlimited. Number 11. Whilst we're down here, it's worth mentioning that the lodge basement has all the workbenches in the game in it and is a great early game place to come and craft and research stuff. Using any of these research benches will also directly access your ship's inventory, just like all others in the game. Number 12. Another useful thing you can do at the lodge and in any bed in the game is to have a little sleep. If you sleep for just 1 hour, you get a temporary 10% bonus to your XP gains, so get in the habit of power napping whenever you can. Number 13. As well as sleeping, you can also sit in most chairs in the game and choose to wait. Waiting for 48 hours universal time will reset any vendor's inventory and credits. Keep in mind that's universal, not local time, so some planets you may find you only have to wait 24 hours, but in space it will always be universal time, which is going to be 48. Number 14. If you go into your inventory and select either your spacesuit or your helmet section, then you can use the controls at the bottom of the screen to hide your character's suit or helmet when in a settlement or other breathable area. Number 15. When you're running around in the world doing missions, it can be pretty handy to get in the habit of turning your scanner on and off frequently to check for boxes you can open and things you can loot. Opening the scanner view makes these enemies outlined in blue and very quick and easy to see. Number 16. Some doors and walls in the game can be broken down by using your cutter. Some of these are very obvious and tell you exactly what to do, but there are also some less obvious ones around the game, so don't be afraid to try and smash open a wall if it looks smashable. Number 17. When you are mining with your cutting tool, if you hold down left trigger on controller or right mouse button on PC, it will charge up and be more powerful and mine things much more quickly. Number 18. As well as mining on foot, you can also mine small asteroids by shooting them with your ship's guns and then collecting the loot that drops from them. Number 19. When colonized systems scan you on arrival, they're looking for contraband, not regular stolen items. Stuff you steal from people is marked with a red icon, and you'll only lose it if you get arrested for something else, and it can only be sold to certain vendors like the Trade Authority. Contraband items in Starfield, however, are high-value illegal goods that you occasionally find in the world, and these are marked with a yellow icon. If you go to a colonized system with these, your ship will get scanned and they'll have a high chance of finding them, taking them, and finding or arresting you. If you want to quickly sell your contraband, you can visit the den in the Wolf system and sell them to the Trade Authority vendor there without risking a scan, although his prices aren't great. Number 20. When performing research at a bench or using a crafting bench, you can use the controls at the bottom of the screen when you start a project to track that project. You can also do the same for building items in build mode for your settlements. This will then highlight that required resource whenever you see it out in the world or in a vendor's inventory, making it much easier to acquire the things you need. Number 21. If you want to manually pick items up and place them around without putting them in your inventory, you can hold down the pick up button, so A on Xbox, and you can pick stuff up and put it wherever you like. This is great for decorating your spaceship or just for putting things on people's heads. Number 22. When you're picking locks or hacking things, you can line up your pick, then move to another set, and the first ones will remain where they were. This allows you to line up all the picks required for that layer of the lock before you confirm and risk losing any picks. Number 23. If you survey all the resources, plants, animals, and unique features on a planet, you'll get a data slate that you can sell, as well as an XP boost and a boost to production for any of your settlements there. Some animals can only be found in caves or certain biomes on the planet, so keep this in mind when you are trying to scan everything. Number 24. When you're exploring alien worlds, if you point your scanner at distant locations of interest that are marked as unknown and hit the scan button, it will give you some basic information about what that point of interest is, which can really help you save a lot of time running around. Number 25. Any photos that you happen to take in the photo mode can be used by the game on your loading screens, so make sure you take a few fancy snaps to help personalize your experience. Number 26. If you want to add new ship parts to an existing ship, go to a ship service person at a spaceport, go to view and modify ships, and then select ship builder. If you move your cursor off of the ship, it will change the controls available at the bottom of the page and now give you the option to add new items from a big list. Number 27. Different shipyards will sell slightly different ship components, so it's worth checking out what each one sells to find the stuff that you really want. Numbers 28 and 29. Around the world, you will find special books that give you bonuses to your stats, and you can also find books that will give you minor missions by reading them, so keep an eye out for any high value books that you happen to see. Number 30. If you go to the pause screen and then the system menu, you can find the help section. In this is a huge amount of information about all sorts of game mechanics and functions that can really help you learn how the game works. So that's everything for today. If you have any other tips that I might have missed, then please leave them in the comments down below, and make sure you like and subscribe if you want to catch all of my Starfield guides and tips videos. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.